As I mentioned during the announcements time, we have kicked off our Building Joy roof replacement campaign. And as I shared about that name, that comes from the season of Easter, which is the season of joy in the church year. And we are focusing during this campaign throughout the season of Easter on all the ways that Christ's joy is cultivated in and through this faith community. Graciously, we have Larry Jacobson, who has been willing to come up and share a little bit about he and his family and how they have experienced Christ's joy in and through this faith community for many years. Larry, thank you for being willing to share that with us today. You can stand right there.
I came to Cleveland about 50 years ago, and after arriving, I found myself sitting for the first time in this church in one of the pews right over here. And as the service ended, the pastor tapped me on the shoulder and said, "I'd like to talk with you further." And sure enough, that evening, he knocked on my apartment door. We chatted for a while, and he said, "I'd like you to be an assistant advisor for the Luther League," which was a very active group at that time. And so I began my involvement pretty early in the life of the church. At the same time, there was a young single people's group in the church. And we would share a meal together from time to time after church, maybe go bowling, meet for a movie. And one Sunday, two very special young ladies came and joined the church and joined that group. And one of those is Chris, sitting right over here. And then soon, a date, first date, engagement, marriage, 3 daughters, 3 baptisms right here. Sunday school for the girls, confirmation, and then 3 weddings, again, right here. 3 sons-in-law, 7 grandsons. But our joy is not confined just to the family, but certainly to this congregation. We have met some wonderful, wonderful people in the congregation. Been here a privilege to hear the gospel, read the gospel, have communion, many fine messages here, Christmas Eve services, Easter services, the list just goes on and on. And then that pleasure has been extended in the last few years as our 2 congregations began to meet and work together, and we met a lot of fine people from faith as well. So has there been joy? Yes, absolutely, Pastor.
Amen. Thank you, Larry. A lot of life and a lot of joy. Let us give